Welcome to Dr. Roulette. I got the prescription for your subscription. Okay, guys, I'm going to be playing my double street strategy. This time I'm going to modify it because every time you play a strategy, you should always find ways on how to improve it. And so I've shown you how to play the double streets for the last couple of videos, and since it's been successful, I'm going to show you one more, but this time with a modification. Okay. So it starts with placing just one single double street, and I'll show you the steps in order once we cross that bridge. You can see on the bottom left corner, my balance is $404.50. So let's see if we can make a profit. Okay, so that's a loss. And we'll go here. We'll do this. And so you just want to make sure that you're covering all the dozen. So this is the second part. And what I like about this is I don't have to increase my bet size for the first two times, which is really cool. Just want to make sure that the volume is off. Okay. All right, so that's a 0. That's another loss. Okay, so we'll go here, and now we're going to go to $1 each. So this is a $3 bet. Now, if I lose this one, you will see what I do next. So this is where I did a few modifications to try to maximize my profits and to minimize my losses with a debt recovery. All right, so it's that 20. Okay, I clipped that one. That was a 33. Excellent. So I'm at $6.50 in profit. So when you win, you go back to the first stage. Okay. I'm attacking 1 to 6 because it hasn't come out in a while. Dewey, I'm making a video. Okay, 1 to 6. Let's see. Nope. Okay, that's a loss. Right. So I'll go here. Oops. $21. Excellent. Clipped it. All right. So that's good. So let's go back to 1 to 6. So every time you win, you go back to the original flat bet of a single double street. All right. 29. And we will do 16 to 21. Oh, no, wait, that came out. So let's do 25 to 30. Okay, so that's a loss. So then we're going to go here and we'll double. So we're doing $1. Now, if I lose this one, then it becomes a bit tricky. That's where I need you guys to pay attention, because I did modifications, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see, first of all, if I can pick up another W. And if I do, then all is gravy, and I go back to one single double street. So let's go see what happens here. 18 numbers are covered. And 4, sure enough. Get it. Okay. So finally the 1 to 6 came out. So let's do 7 to 12. Oops. Oh, crap. Okay, good. I thought I had another glitch. Okay, so 3, that's a loss. Okay, so now we're going to go 16 to 21. Dewey, stop it. My cat is trying to get my attention here. So I'll try to make this video short so I can give him the attention that he needs. Okay, 36, that's a loss. Okay. Okay, so now we'll do 25 to 30, and we'll double. Dewey, I'll just let him in. Oh, boy, he scared me. It's actually a pretty good luck charm, my cat. Every time he goes on my lap, I always seem to win. And except for that time. Okay, so now I lost that one. Okay, so now that's what I wanted to show you. See, I had all 3 covered and I lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to flat betting the 50 cents. Now you're probably wondering, well, how am I going to get any progress if I do that? You have to first realize that the one single unit, one double street pays 5 to 1. So so that's why, and it's a good gauge to see if you can pick up some wins without having to increase your bets. So once again, I'm going to go back here, and I'm not increasing my bets. But if I lose this one, instead of going $1 each on every single double street, I'm going to go up $2, okay? And then if I win, then I go $1.50, but once I get to the 3rd stage, okay? So the first 2 stages, no matter what, win or lose, you're going to flat bet, okay? So that's where it becomes a bit tricky. So this is where I need you to pay attention. And let's see if I can pick up a win. Okay, so that's a loss. Have no fear, the doctor is here. So we're going to go like this, and now we're going to go up $2 each, okay? So we are increasing our bets, but we're waiting until we get to the 3rd stage, and the 3rd stage is where we feel most confident because we're covering 18 numbers. So if I lose this one, I'll go up $3. But once I reach the 3rd stage where I have my 3 double streets covered. So let's go see here if I can pick it up. Ooh, doctor. Excellent. So you can see my balance is $9. And I'm at $409.50. So I'm moving along very well. And so yeah, so you know when you lose in roulette, you know, we have a tendency, well, any game we play, whether it's blackjack, roulette, craps, we have a tendency to say, oh my goodness, I have to increase the bet on the next one right away. to try to make up the losses, and then we panic and we press the panic mode, and then we go into double martingaling, triple martingaling, or even martingaling, and those systems will suck you dry. I don't believe in martingaling. It's important to increase your bets, but you have to choose wisely and when. Timing is everything. You don't have to increase your bets right away. You can wait until you get to a certain stage and then increase it. So the first two, the first single time you're doing one double street, which only gives you about 18%. So I would just flat bet, the first step and the second step as well, which I'm flat betting right now. Okay, so that's a loss. And okay, so now we're going to go here. And since I won my other bet, I was at $2, so now I need to go down to $1.50. Okay, so it was at $2 the last time, and if I win this one, then I go back to my original $1 once I get to the third step, which is having 3 double streets. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. So that is my modification for this system, essentially. So let's go see here if I can pick up a win. Perfect. Excellent. So I'm moving the chains here. So normally at this point, I'm at $12.50. What I would have done if I wasn't making this video, I would have cashed out $12 and then started my bankroll again with $400. And then every time I make a $10 profit, I cash out. I make $10, I cash out. But since I'm doing a video, I'm gonna play longer. But I think this is the absolute best way to play the double streets. Is this system? Less is more, especially for the first 2 opportunities where you can flat bet, which is awesome. No, just missed that one. Okay, so once again, you want to make sure that you're covering all the 3 dozens. Unfortunately, this doesn't work with column bets. It has to be dozens because the columns, it doesn't work the same way. Because you want to make sure you're covering all the dozens. So you have high numbers, low numbers, black, red. Much more effective than placing black or red or odd or even. Gives you more variety. Ooh, doctor. Okay, good. So I got it over there. So now, basically, I can when I get to the third stage, instead of going up $1.50, I can go back to my original $1 for all the 3 double bets, which would be $3 in total. So basically, you want to go up a unit every time you lose, and go down a unit every time you win, until you feel like you're back in where you want to be, and then you can go back to flat betting. So let's go see here. Oh, perfect. Ooh, doctor. There we go. All right. 25 to 30. No, it came out too many times. Let's do 7 to 12. I'll never forget what happened to me. I think it was about 4 months ago. And let's just see here. Yeah, so it was about 4 months ago. I was playing roulette, and I was making coffee, and my kettle was boiling. And so what I did was I left my station, my computer station, and my cat was there. And then he likes to tap on things. So he was tapping on my mouse, which is actually ironic, my computer mouse. And he actually placed a bet of, I think it was $200, it was unbelievable, on red. And I only found out after, and then I ran to the computer, and I actually won. So I won $200, and that was all because of my cat. So it was very, very lucky, because that could have been a real disaster. I mean, I don't play with high stakes like that. So, but that was my cat story, and he's been a wonderful mascot ever since. Okay, so now I have all three, all three double streets covered. So let's see here. So win or lose, we're going to go back to the first step, win or lose. And we're only going to flat bet until we get to the third part, where we have the three double streets covered. Okay, so what's that, 12? Excellent. Perfect. I think this is probably the most successful strategy I have. It was successful when I did it, the two that I showed you, but now with my new modification, it's even better because the first two parts, you're just flat betting, and it gives you a good gauge. Because if you win a couple of on the first two tries, you can gain the money that you lost when you place all three double streets with $3, $1 each, so $3 in total, and it gives you a good gauge to see if you should increase your bet or not. If you keep on winning in that stage, then you don't have to increase it. And there we go, another shellacking, another win there. So now I'm up a good amount, and let's get back to the beginning. So we'll go to 7 to 12. I think a very good strategy is when you play a strategy and because you're bound to lose, but to see how a strategy can get you out of the danger, and to be able to recoup your losses and to get back in profit. And I think this is the strategy. I really have a strong feeling that. And that's why I'm showing you so many videos of this strategy, because I have a lot of faith in it. And every time I play it, I try to think, God, what is a better way to play it, And if you guys have any suggestions to make this strategy even better, I'm all ears. So don't hesitate to send me a message saying that, you know what, this is a good strategy, but I think I can make it even better. I'm all about, open-minded about trying to make any strategy better. Okay, there's the green monster. All right. And I would cover the zero. I would do 50 cents on zero when my numbers get high. So let's say if I'm at the third part of the stage and I have three double streets and my numbers are $3 each, that would be $9 in total. Then I would put 50 cents on zero. But now this would be an inappropriate time to put 50 cents on zero because it's only $1 each. And also the zero just came up. So the chances of it coming up twice in a row is rare. Okay, so that's a loss. Okay, so let's go here. So, once again, I'm flat betting. See, when I did it before, I would go up $1.50, but you have to be smart and conservative, and then know when to go up and increase your bets. You don't want to do that in the first stage because, yeah, sure, it pays 5 to 1, but it's only 16%. But if I win this one, then I don't have to go up $2 when I get to the third part of the stage, $2 each. I can go back to $1 bets because I would have recouped all my losses. So let's see here if I can get it. Okay, no. Okay, so let's go here. And here too, you don't want to increase your bet. So if I lose this one, instead of going $1 each, I'm going to go $2 each to compensate for that $3 that I lost on the second part. And then I would go down a half a unit, so $1.50 as I showed you last time, once I get to the third stage. $1.50 for each double street times 3. But if I win this one, then maybe I only have to go $1.50. But I did lose. Okay. So now we're going to go like this, and now we're going to go $2 each. We're still not going to cover the zero until the numbers get a bit higher, like 3 or 4, and then we'll just put 50 cents on zero. So if I win this one, then when I get to the third part of the stage again, I'd only do $1.50. But once again, the great gauge to see how much you have to go is how many times you win when you place a single double street and two double streets. So you might not have to risk $3 the next time for each one. So it depends. That is a 22. Okay, I did lose that one. Okay, and that was 22. So now when I get to the third part of the stage, I'll have to do $3 unless, here's the kicker, unless I get a couple of wins on the first or second part. You know what I mean? So then that would tell me how much I would have to bet when I get to the third part of the stage. Would I still have to do $3? Or since I won a couple in a row, I would only have to do $2 for each double street when I get to the third part. So it all depends if you can pick up a few wins here. And I do not. Okay, so we're going to go over here. So use the first two parts as a gauge to see how much you need to really risk when you get to the third part. You know, so far I'd have to go $3 at least. But unless I win this one, and then if I we'll see how it is, and then you can calculate how much you're willing to risk when you get to the third part. So it's all up to you on how aggressive you want to put. $25. Beautiful. But I'm still down because I was at $4.20, so I'm still down $20. But once again, the first two parts is a test. You know, see if you can pick up a few wins, because then you just have to risk less money, and you don't have to do $3 a double street each, which would be $9. Maybe you only do $2 each, would be $6, depending on how many wins that you can get in the first and second part. That will dictate it. Okay, and now we'll do this. So let's go see here. $17. Okay, that's a loss. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to go like this. We're going to go 2, and then we'll go. Oops. We'll go. We'll go $3 each. I could have done $2.50 since I did win one, but it wasn't enough for me. So that's why I'm going $3 each. So this is a $9 bet. If I lose this one, I'll go $4 once I get to the third part of the stage. But that's when I'm going to start putting insurance on 0, which would probably be 50 cents or $1. We'll see. But let's see here if I can pick up this one. And that's a 9. Beautiful. Excellent. Fantastic. So now when I get to the third part of the stage, instead of $3, I'll go $2.50. But however, we will see. Because now we're using the first two parts as the gauge to see how much we need to risk on the third part. So this is a well thought out strategy, and I was brainstorming. As usually all my good ideas come in the middle of nighttime, how to make this strategy better. So let's go see here. And the 9 came out, and usually when the 9 comes out, the 6 comes out. And that's why I went to the first thing there. Now I'm back at that $20 echelon. That's good. Usually I would have cashed out here, but I'm doing a video. So let's play a little longer. So once again, I showed you how even when I was down, how you can get back up again. All good strategies should have a good way to make you profit, but also a good way to get you out of trouble, because trouble will happen no matter what strategy you play, especially if you play for a long time. That's why I recommend that once you make $10, give it a break, do a cash out. And then in my case, on this one is a very good site, because you only need to, it's a minimum of $10 to cash out, so which is awesome. And then give it a break, and then come back and then play this table or use another table. Because the wheel will catch up to you eventually. So that's why keep your sessions like a half an hour, because after a while you don't want to play too long, because then you might get really unlucky, and then you might hit a lot of trouble. So get in and get out, and keep your sessions to about a half an hour or so. Okay, so that's a loss. Okay, so now I have a decision to make. I can play conservatively and just go up 1, but let's play a little aggressive. Oops. And we'll do $1.50. So this is $4.50. I liked how the 0 came out, so I don't have to worry about it. I mean, it could come out, but it came out, so it's rare that it would come out shortly after. So 17, that's good, excellent. So now I'm at 423, excellent. So I'll go back here. So now I'll go back to $1 once I get to the third part of the stage. So. I just love outlasting a roulette dealer, and then another one comes up. It's like, my system is good. I outlasted the roulette dealer that has an advantage over me by 2.5% or whatever. Okay, so we'll go here. No, it came out too many times. We'll go here. $15, that's a loss. Okay, so we'll do like this. Oops, we'll go here. But now this time, instead of going $2 or $1.50, since we won, we can just go back to the traditional $1 each. $6, excellent, fantastic, beautiful. And what did I tell you with the 9 and 6? You see how closely they come out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different times. The 8 different spins separated them. So 19 to 24. loss. Trying to pick out double streets that I haven't hit in a while because of the laws of average. $34. That was a loss. Okay, so let's go here. See, oh, the zero's cold. When the zero's cold, it makes me kind of nervous not covering it. Seven, beautiful. Excellent. All right, 7. Let's do. All right, let's do 31 to 36. Hasn't come out in over 10 spins. A nice little juicy 5-1 payout. Okay, no. 19 to 24. You don't have to cover all 3 dozens, but that's how I like to cover it when you get to the third part. But you don't necessarily have to do that, as long as you have 3 double streets. But I want to cover as much of the board as I can. $14. Okay, so that's a loss. Okay. Oops. I'd like to finish this video in about before 11 o'clock. As you can see, it's 10:47 p.m. So I'd like to finish up in about 13 minutes. Let's see here. Okay, that's a loss. So remember, if I lose this one, then we have to go up $2. But we'll have 18 numbers. We'll have the most confidence in increasing our bets, because we have the most soldiers. You know, consider every number like a soldier going into battle with you. Right now, you have 12 soldiers out of 37, so it's an uneven playing ground. Beautiful, but I did pick up that one. Excellent. So let's put some pressure here. Let's put our 6 soldiers over here. 16 to 21. Ooh, back-to-back 36s. Interesting. Okay, we'll do 25 to 31. Now, if I win this one, maybe I don't have to go up $2. Maybe it would just be $1.50, depending on how many times you win in the first and second part. Let's see here if I can pick up another one. $19. Excellent. Fantastic. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay. Let's put some pressure on 28 to 33. Ooh, doctor. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right. So, okay, guys, I think I'm going to end this video over here. I think I started with $405, and you can see I'm at $427. So about $22 in profit. I do thank you so much for watching, and I wish you guys a wonderful weekend.